Good day, everyone. Jolene here from Chill Out Style. Hopefully you have had a great week. Now getting ready for the weekend and perhaps needing a bit of a yes or no answer to any question you're wanting. Each one, has a theme. Don't worry about the theme. Just concentrate so much on your question. Sometimes your answer may not be exactly because it could be a timing thing. Sometimes you need to come back. Either way, this is just one of those, you needing a direct yes or no, or you're needing some advice on a situation after you've asked yes or no. I'll try to get to as much as possible. If it does not resonate at all, try a different pile. If you're new to my channel, just please don't forget to clear, and also don't forget to please like, comment, and also share the video with as many people as you possibly can. It really does help my channel grow, especially if it resonated with you, or you think it might help someone else in their livelihood. Okay, so 4 piles. Pile number 1 is the yellow and white citrine. Pile number 2 is the blue obsidian. Pile number 3 is it's an opalite, and pile number 4 is the tiger's eye. Tiger's eye. Okay, so choose any one of those piles. You may look in the description box if you maybe perhaps like a timestamp. Maybe those numbers are important to you. You might hear a number. Close your eyes, ground yourself, pause the video, give yourself enough time, ask the question, clear your energies, ask Archangel Michael to cut all cords, call your energy back to yourself and say, please give me the most accurate answer on my question. Now, don't forget specific questions like, am I going to win the lotto? You may say yes and win, a small amount. So be very specific about the question that you are asking. Make sure you're asking a very clear question, because you're going to get a very clear answer to that exact question. Okay, so sometimes you need to listen to the advice just to get a better idea as to why it's a yes or a no. Okay, thank you so much. Pause the video and goodbye. Hello, those of you who have chosen pile number 1 or the yellow and white citrine, this is your answer. Now, this is not the answer. This is just the first card that Spirit wants you to know. And we've got Archangel Raphael here. So this is, in this deck, Archangel Raphael, as you can see, he's holding a green ball, which is that full of beautiful love and light. And also his heart chakra is really glowing here. So something about your question needs healing, or you needing to do some healing, or you may be feeling the need to become a healer, to heal other people, or to help other people in your life. Like I said, healing has something to do with your life right now. You may be battling with a certain amount of stuff within your life, and you're just needing a little bit of healing. Okay, and this is just confirmation that Archangel Raphael is around you, trying to help you with your healing. Okay, so I'm doing this slightly different. If you're used to my channel where I normally do the full spread, I've just kind of felt like we'll soon find out. And I just do a slightly shorter version of that. So what we're doing is yes or no's. I'm now shuffling, so you can see I'm shuffling. And in front of you, I will choose 5 cards to decide if it's a yes or no. So for pile number 1, please, Spirit Guides, get all the energies out. Other people, connect me with all those right now listening to pile number 1. Please connect me with their energies. And please give me a yes or no to their specific question, whatever their specific question is. And again, I say specific because if you want to know if you're going to win something, you need to have something specific. Okay, so we've got 2 cards out. I need 3 more cards. Please, Spirit Guys, is it a yes or is it a no? This is also, oh wow. So this is also a card, a pile with Archangel Raphael here as well. It's also a lot about the Chariot card. So there may be movement or some kind of determination. Maybe you have this determination to heal or determination to go after what you're wanting in your life. But there is some healing. There's definitely healing involved in something. Okay, right. So, wow. Pile number 1. Okay, so the answer to your question, whatever it is a yes, okay? This is a wish come true for you. It's going to bring you some kind of stability. There is a leap of faith that is needed here, okay? So this is like, again, so number 8 in tarot is the Chariot card, and the Chariot card's really about determination to move forward. It's about being, well, chariots of fire. Think of, chariots of fire always plays at the end of like a race, or we always think of the chariot as in, the Olympics, and, people, I suppose that could be in anything, but either way, it's fast movement, it's forward movement, it's determination, it's going after what you're wanting, okay? However, there is some kind of healing. There's definitely healing vibes around this. So either, when you heal, you also learn how to heal other people. You can help other people heal. Maybe you've been feeling like you wanted to take on a role of a coach or a counselor or a healer, or, having a healing business, then this is your sign. If not, then there's just saying, just don't forget to heal, okay? Even though I kind of feel like there's the joke in red is really, for me, it's the Fool card, and it's the Fool card upright, which is that of just taking a leap of faith, jumping into the unknown, and just kind of expecting spirit guides to catch you, okay? With the sophisticated Queen of Coins here, then this is saying that it's solid. She's a very solid queen. She's nurturing. She's generally a mother. Doesn't have to be. This is not about sex. It's just about the energy. She's a mother or a parent, and someone who's nurturing. She nurtures her financial situation. She's stable. Her financial situation is stable. We have got the cards here that says stable, secure, committed. This is a wish come true, but there is still a bit of worry and grief and some health problems, which is why I kind of feel like healing is still needed for you. But it's a very positive. I mean, you actually only got one black, which means this is like almost 100% yes. The only thing that's in the way is the fear, the worry, the grief. Okay, so wow, another big major arcana card here. Look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. So what I'm getting from this is that, yes, again, take a leap of faith. Just believe that things will turn out the way you expect it to turn out, even though it may be slightly different. Okay, so you may have had a certain set ideas of how things needed to be in your life. Your parents told you how you had to live, your society. Everyone in this world is starting to have a bit of a tower moment of things cracking in their lives and falling apart because their traditional ways of being is being tested. We have to give up on those traditions. We have to now start to learn life from a different perspective, okay? And I kind of feel like you're having this awakening moment where you're going, okay, I kind of feel like I'm starting to see things from a different perspective. Also, you're learning to become yourself, even though you have fears, which is why the healing card is reminding you that you still need to heal. Yes, things in your life may have not worked out, but meditation will bring you answers and it will help you out, okay? Let's get to another card just to kind of help you out here to what's happening. So yeah, I kind of I feel like for a long time maybe things in your life have been quite suspended or nothing's been happening, and it's because you were unwilling to make a decision. There was a stalemate, or you were pretending that there was no problem. So for a long period of time I kind of felt like you were pretending there was no problem. You sucked up the pain, and now you can't do that anymore. You're now having to see the problem. You're having to make a decision, and I kind of feel like you're finally getting to see, the awakening card is finally getting to see the truth. You now know what your wishes are. You now understand that you want stability and you want something in your life that maybe perhaps you weren't willing to see before, but now you're seeing it. You know that in order to go after what you want, you have to heal. And it's going to take a leap of faith, okay? Again, spending quiet time alone is going to help you, okay? This is, if you're thinking about being self-employed, then this is saying you will be successful. You're starting to maybe perhaps see your worth after, other people maybe ran you down. And again, those people that ran you down is their problem. I kind of found like if you are yourself, the right people will love you for exactly who you are. Not who your parents told you who you are, not who society told you who you need to be, who you are, the true you. The true you will equally bring in someone else that will see and love the true you, okay? So don't stress, heal, go after what you want. Have the determination after you've done at least a bit of healing to go after what you want. Yes, there's been no action is what I'm feeling like. Right now there's been no action, but the seeds are well planted. So this is a card of, generally this is a farmer who has planted his seeds. He's taking care of the soil. So the soil of your heart, the soil of your brain, he's taking care of the soil. He's dug up all the nourishment put nourishment into the soil with fertilizer and compost and stuff, and now he's buried the seeds. Okay, so any kind of healing that you do for yourself right now will double up tenfold, because anything that's planted in good soil will bring the most lush plants and seeds and trees, whatever. Okay, so again, this pause in your life is for you to make a decision, for you to have determination to go after your wish fulfillments, and to nourish yourself and to realize what is best for me. And when you do that, you can't go wrong. You will see who in your life is best for you, not best for you, but you will ultimately find who is best for you. Okay, so it is a yes, pile number 1. Heal, do the work, and it will come true. Thank you and goodbye. Hello, welcome to those of you who have chosen the blue obsidian or pile number 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a quick message for you, and then I'm going to get into your yes or no's. So pile number 2, right, we've got the Queen of Keys. Okay, so the Queen of Keys in this deck so she's a queen, a very wealthy queen, and she's waiting for her king. Now, this doesn't have to mean, a woman waiting for a man. It just could also mean you've been waiting a long time. So the Queen of Keys is someone who's very stable. You may have been waiting for something in your life just to become more stable, more wealthy, more abundant, okay? But in the meantime, what the Queen of Keys is doing is that she's not just sitting there impatiently waiting. She can kind of see, as you can see, so she's got a book in her hands. She's nourishing herself in the meantime. She's taking care of herself in the meantime while she's waiting. And she's quite happy. I mean, as you can look at that smile on her face, it's probably because she can actually start to see her king coming home. She can probably see her king in the distance. And this can represent anything. Whatever stability is for you, whether it's financial stability, whether it's a job, it's something that's in the distance, but it's close because she's smiling. She's smiling, but she's gaining knowledge at the same time. She's reading up, she's learning, she hasn't just sat there impatiently waiting. She's got a big smile on her face. So I kind of feel like you're going to see whatever the stability is for you, whether it's a job or money or a man or a woman, you're going to see it in the near future. It's within reach is what I'm getting for you. So take out all the past piles energy. We only want to connect now with pile number 2 and give them an answer, a yes or no, whatever their question is. Please, spirit guides, can I have a yes or no? Yeah, you see fear, time to get rid of that fear, okay? Focus on happy things, focus on the positive outcome, and just have faith that it's coming. Financial stability, yeah? Okay, so financial stability, again, being solid. What does that mean for you? Does it mean putting a budget in place? Start putting a budget in place, because even, you could win the lottery and still land up in the same place where you are now if you don't change your mindset. The Queen of Keys she's already rich, and rich people always know how to make more money, okay? So you need to be in that same vibe. Wow, look at that. 10 of Pentacles. So stability is coming in and big financial success ahead. So you are getting it. It's within your reach now, pile number 2. It's within your reach right now. It's definitely within your reach. Wow, look at that. Another queen. So I don't even have to go on. I will get one more card, just more. Oh, it's come out on. Oh, wow. This is really a great week. Wow. So you may be searching right now, trying to think, what do I want? Where do I want to live? What do I see my house to be? There's a book in her hands, and books about knowledge. So you may be learning about what you're wanting. You may be diarizing. You may be journaling. You may be learning something. Every day you learn, okay? Doesn't matter if you're retired, you still learn every single day. And it's gaining knowledge of the universe, gaining knowledge about life, whatever it is. Gaining knowledge about yourself is probably the best learning you can ever do. We've got 2 queens. We've got the queen who's the mother energy. She's compassionate. The Queen of Hearts is very compassionate. She sees everyone through the eyes of love, not through the eyes of judgment or every situation. She sees it with the eyes of, I lovingly see you in that light of whether I think you're right or wrong. I still love you, and I still see you through that light, okay? And so I'm going to be compassionate with your situation, or compassionate with how you're feeling, and I'm going to try and bring a loving outcome to it. So big financial success is definitely ahead. The Queen of Keys, she is the most richest female in the deck. She's stable, she's wealthy, and again, it's there. It's right there, okay? Just release the fear. The fear has its grip on you. learn every day how to release the fear, okay? But the answer to your question is a yes. Oh, look at that. Okay. So this is exactly it. You may have pretended there was no problem, or there was a stalemate, or is a stalemate between you and other people, or something in your life where you either didn't want to make a decision, or someone couldn't see the truth of the real truth. You know, it's easy to blame other people, but if you can't take responsibility for your own self or see the truth of yourself, you're never going to get where you need to be, okay? And right now you may be needing the strength, but again, I promise you it's within, I mean, she can literally see her king. So it may be within a month, 2 months, 3 months. I kind of feel like within 3 months, okay, is what I'm getting here. You'll see something come through. Six of Water. So there's memories from the past. You may be romanticizing the past a little bit, maybe the good old days. At the bottom of the deck, I do have the Lovers. So this is carefully making decisions, worrying about your health, your intimate relationships, love with everyone. Again, even with the Queen here, this is also about a past. Six of Water is also saying past, so there could be past love. Maybe you've been waiting for someone to return, okay? What else have we got here for pile number 2? Yeah, there was a time you kind of needed, you may need a vacation. You needed some time to heal. You may needed to make a decision, and you needed to meditate to find some answers. Again, we have got a book there. Bottom of the deck, I've got the Ace of Water. Wow. So this is really great. I mean, stability for you may just mean meeting your perfect soulmate. And this person is stable. Maybe you've had previous people that caused you grief and pain and loss and hurt. Stability is definitely on its way. Look at there, we've got the King and Queen of Water. So this is a really powerful power couple, and if it's not about love, then this is about you becoming the most powerful person within. This is about balancing your emotions. The King of Water is very balanced. He doesn't get angry. He doesn't get upset. He looks at every situation from that of compassion, from that of respect. He's a cultured, respectable person. This is someone who's trustworthy. This is about charity work, opening your heart and mind to those around you, trustworthy advice. This person's he's stable within his life. So this is stability, emotional stability, not getting upset, not letting people trigger you, not getting fear trigger you, keeping yourself well-grounded, keeping your emotions in check, and understanding that what you're wanting is very close, okay? You may need to heal, you may need to pray, meditate on it, but Spirit is saying it's there, okay? Financial responsibility also needs to be achieved. So, you know, making sure that there's equal give and take. You're not holding on. You're not closing yourself off. You know, we also got 2 cards here of maybe closing down your heart to certain people because of pain. You need to open that heart, okay? Spread that love, even to your enemies. Spread it, because it will come back. What you send out comes back. Remember that. So when you send out compassion for other people, no matter what they've done to you, compassion, and see them as a child that's innocent. You don't have to forget what they did to you. You don't have to keep them in your life, but you willingly, lovingly send them off with love and light. Okay. The answer to your question, pile number 2, it's a yes. It's positive. It's I promise you, it's so close. You'll see it soon. Okay. Thank you and goodbye. Hello and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 3. Right, so this is the first message, and then we'll get into it. So here we've got the 2 worlds, the 2 of scrolls. So this one is slightly different to other tarot cards. So it could be a decision that needs to be made, weighing up your options. This lady, okay, has 2 different worlds. She's got the one world where she has money on the table. I don't know if you can see. So this here is all the money that's on the table. Here she's got the spinning, you know, the spinning wheel where she's spinning her threads in order to make money. You know, there's food, which also represents wealth and growth and stability. In the background, however, she's got a Buddhist temple. I don't know if I can really get in there. Okay, probably not, but that is a Buddhist temple, and this is also all little flags that relying to Buddhism. Doesn't have to be anything to do with Buddhism, just hear what I'm trying to say. What it's saying to me, though, is that she may be very focused on her financial world, okay? How to make money, where to make money, how to increase my wealth. At the same time, she has forgotten that in a previous lifetime, she promised herself that in this lifetime, she was going to have a spiritual experience. And so like I said, this may resonate with you, may not, it doesn't matter. Some people out there just have to hear this. When you have got the two worlds, God is saying, don't forget you did promise me that in this lifetime you would either be, it doesn't have to be Buddhism, you would be a spiritual person. So this could be a spiritual healer, a guru, something to do with spiritual world. Yes, God does understand that you need financial support, you need finances to get you through, but don't forget to balance. So it's like there may be some kind of a decision that you need to make. Do I choose money or do I choose my spiritual gifts? Okay, so let's just see. Is this a yes or no for whatever pile number 3 needs to know right now? Is this a yes or no? Yes or no to your specific question that you're needing to know. Okay, so the first card out is financial responsibility. So yes, okay, you do need to have a budget in place, understanding the budget, understanding stuff. Your ships are coming in, but there's perhaps a little bit of stress while you're waiting for the ships to come in. And there's a gift coming in. This also talks about balance. So balancing your time, balancing your budget, balancing your energies. We've got a lot of balancing energies here, but you're waiting for your ships to come in. Okay, as much as it's difficult to wait, the process may be difficult. Spirit is saying, it's there. Wow. Okay. So pile number 3, your answer is a yes. Okay, there's a gift coming in or an unexpected windfall, something that's unexpected. It kind of feels like if you balance your energies right now, if you give energies to your spiritual world, now that could be anything. That could be your religion, for example. Don't take the word Buddhism as the answer. It could be your religion, whatever your religion is. It could be meditation. It could be prayer. Yes, God knows that you're trying to create something because you need wealth for stability, you need wealth for, whatever this is. But just don't forget about your spiritual world, okay? There's many ways that you can create money from your spiritual gifts as well. You just need to maybe perhaps find the time to wait. And I kind of feel like something's coming in to help you, whatever that may be. It's unexpected. It's a gift from the universe. It could be a gift of time, giving you more time so that, so if you lose your job, you might find a part-time job, for example, which may not be all the money that you're wanting, but it's also giving you the time to work on your spiritual gifts. There's some kind of union, partnership, something that is good for your soul that's coming in, okay? Let me get some more questions. This is for pile number 3. Please tell me more about what it is that you're trying to tell us here. Again, there may be a bit of stress while you're waiting for things to come in. Wow, we've got the world. Yeah, a job well done. Joy, contentment, gratitude. So have a lot of gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. So I did say Buddhism. There could be healing and a wishes coming true here. Cycle in your life is ending. So whatever's come to a close, whether it's a relationship that's coming to an end or a job, maybe perhaps you losing your job or you've lost your stability in something. It's going to be replaced with something better, something that's equal, and it's also giving you some time to work on your spiritual enlightenment. Here we go. See, so good news about your financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. So you may have to learn about patience, learn about how to become more successful, perhaps again in a spiritual thing. I'm just putting it out there again. Something that's more dependable. It may be small though, okay? You may have a small job offer, perhaps. Again, like I said, you might have like a part-time job. So something that's maybe 1 day a week or 2 days a week, but it's giving you the time to work on your enlightenment. It's giving you the time to maybe perhaps study. For some of you, you may need a part-time job so you can go study. Because the effort that you put in is, no matter how small it is towards your future, it will pay out in benefits, okay? Things that have come to an end came to an end because they were necessary for your growth. It wasn't to punish you. It may feel like a punishment and there's a bit of stress. Yeah, you see, here you go. You were walking away, a desire to move on. You see, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. Again, this is very much a spiritual palm. Again, you don't realize what you had signed up for, and there's definitely a whole lot of integration of how do I integrate being stable, financially stable, but also integrate my spiritual beliefs into that stability in my life. That is the win here. That will bring out the balance in your world. And Spirit may give you a small gift. So it may be a job that you maybe not like, but you need to put away money. You know, you need to make sure you're putting away money so that you can eventually have your own job. They may give you some money, some unexpected windfall might come in that may not be a lot. So it could be a small amount, but it's enough to get you onto your spiritual business. But there's definitely a sense of clearing away things. Clearing away, you know, money may be important to pay the bills and to be stable, but you don't need money so that you can buy fancy houses or clothes, cars, you know, in order to fit into society. Because I kind of, you know, with the Buddhism, again, I'm not going on about Buddhism in the sense, but more on the sense of learning how to be okay more with the land and the earth and earthly bound things that are not financially, you know, not wanting to be on social media just so that you can be seen, so that people can go, ooh, he or she is famous, but more of a sense of doing something that's really enriching to the soul and to the earth, and making the earth a better place with love and light and healing. And, you know, whatever your gifts are, they're really here for the earth, the world. The world is really important. So anything you can do, whether you put a little bit of money into it, but walking away, we've got definitely a sense of leaving behind the stress and the anxiety of earning money just so that you can go out for dinners, or so that you can buy fancy stuff. It's really more about being wholesome and going, I need to pay for things that are grounding, but they're more nourishing my family, my friends, my soul tribe. Okay, so the answer to your question, however, is a yes. Thank you so much, and goodbye. Hello, pile number 4 with the tiger's eye. Okay, so if you've chosen pile 4 or the tiger's eye, this is just your first message. Wow. So here we've got fated meeting. So what this says to me is that the clock is ticking. Okay, there is a time and a fated person, place, situation that's going to happen. Okay, so this is something that's out of your control. This is something that you will be with the right person at the right place at the right time. When that clock strikes a certain time, things will open up for you. Okay, there's something that's very fated. This could be a soulmate, soul job, you know, moving to the right town. You will meet someone. If you haven't, you know, if there's no one, you don't know anyone, you may be asking if someone's your soulmate, then this is confirmation. If there's no one, you don't know what's going on, don't worry. Spirit is orchestrating things in the background. You don't have to. You just have to kind of surrender to it, that at the right place, you'll be invited somewhere, you'll hear something, and something fated. So this is one of those you cannot control, this one. And I say that with quite a bit of laughter, because I'm understanding in the most frustrating way right now that surrendering to the divine is the best way to not be so upset and just understand you've got no control, pile number 4. You just have to kind of wait for that timing, okay? And the first card out is big financial success ahead. So that is stability, finding the perfect job. Exactly, you know, what you don't realize is that the perfect job, someone has to resign from that perfect job. It's a wish come true. Wow, this is such an amazing positive week. Must be because it's the new moon. But there's things in your life that are stress and anxious that you have to kind of work through. There's some stress, some kind of anxiety, something that has to come to an end for you. And this may cause you a lot of stress and anxiety. You were stabbed in the back, but again, wow. This is the most positive week. Romance. This is a offer, definitely an offer of love, a lover, a romantic offer, but it doesn't have to be romance. It could be just a knight in shining armor. This could be someone who recognizes you online and offers you the perfect job. This is someone who just comes. As I said, this is fated. So again, someone had to get divorced in order for this to happen. Someone had to lose their job or walk away from their job in order for this to happen. If you don't meet this person, you would never have known that your life purpose is this. If you didn't meet this person or situation, you would never have. There's a lot of things that are beyond your control. We've got 2 last cards. So yes, there's a major change. Maybe you'll meet someone and then next minute you move to a different town. Okay, so major change is happening for you. Divorce, moving homes, new town, something that's quite major, and you're going to be a bit scared. Okay, I think that's why the last one's coming out, because it's saying you do have to take a leap of faith. You are going to be scared, but the outcome is very positive. It is a yes, okay? However, don't let fear get in your way because someone else hurt you, or even 10 people hurt you. This new situation, you had to learn the lessons. Okay, everyone, there's no such thing as nothing happens for a reason. Every person you meet in this lifetime is fated, okay, in some way or form, even your enemies, even the people who have hurt you, because they teach you who you actually are. And once you actually know who you are, you know what you want. You will not do anything less. You go after your wishes, and then, ba-bum, the fated meeting happens, because now you're in an alignment with the true you and the person who will love the true you. But you weren't being the true you. You were being what other people expected you to be. Okay, so now that's why you've had these horrible situations where you might have had to face the fact of, you know what, universe, I'm not taking this job. Yes, it's money, and I'm scared because if I walk away from this job, it means I'm now going to be unemployed. But I choose me because I deserve better. Or I'm going to leave my relationship because it's toxic and they're not treating me the way that I deserve. And yes, I'm scared because, you know, if I leave this, I'm going to have to start again. But you know what? I'm going to do it because I deserve better. And we've got the Empress, you see, lavished abundance, giving birth to your dreams, nurturing yourself and others. I mean, this is a very positive pile. Yes, okay, you may have been too cautious. See, not taking a leap of faith because you were scared, cautious. You've been holding yourself back. Maybe your heart's chakra's been closed. You didn't want to open up because of fear. But there's good decisions, okay, giving to those less fortunate, you know, if you have got money, maybe a charity, or you know, opening up a business or something where you can help other people in some way or form will definitely help. There is a need for you to give your heart. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. So, you know, maybe you'll take a trip and you will bump into someone and it will change your whole life. Whatever your question is, it's a yes, but you've got to take a leap of faith. You have to leave behind. You have to move on. You cannot start a new relationship if you're still in an old relationship. You have to end that. You cannot start a new job, you know, with the other one. You have to, you can start looking, but, you know, you have to obviously leave one. You can't, whatever it is, something you have to leave behind, but just take a leap of faith. I can promise you, you will see that the new situation is solid. It's a solid forever after relationship. It's a solid wish come true. It's something you've always wanted, but you've been so scared and so held back from that you've stayed in situations that are uncomfortable, because rather than the devil you know than the devil you don't. And this is literally it. So I'd rather be attached to something that's toxic, because at least I know what it is, because going out there and doing something different is so scary for me. But with God saying, if you just trust him, just trust that they know what is best for you, you will just, promise you'll come back in a year's time and go, wow, I'm so glad I took the leap of faith and I walked away from people that just weren't worth my time, energy, and effort. Okay? Thank you so much, pal number 4. Have a brilliant week and goodbye.